Picture the French countryside, rolling hills, old villages. The charm of Provence is undeniable, with its picturesque landscapes that seem to be painted by the hands of an artist. The air is crisp, and the first light of dawn begins to illuminate the serene beauty of this region. The quaint villages with their cobblestone streets and rustic houses tell stories of a time long past, yet they remain timeless in their allure. It's July 1st, 1965. The sun is coming up over the purple lavender fields of Valensole. The sky is painted in hues of orange and pink, casting a magical glow over the endless rows of lavender. This is a sight that has inspired poets, painters, and dreamers for centuries. The fields stretch as far as the eye can see, a sea of purple that sways gently in the morning breeze. It's peaceful, quiet, but today, something big is about to happen. The tranquility of the morning is almost deceptive, as if nature itself is holding its breath in anticipation. The birds are just beginning to stir, their songs a gentle prelude to the day's events. The stillness is profound, a moment of calm before the storm. The air smells sweet like lavender. The fragrance is intoxicating, a natural perfume that fills the senses and soothes the soul. It's a scent that defines Provence, a reminder of the simple pleasures that life here offers. The morning dew clings to the lavender blossoms, adding a sparkle to the already enchanting scene. Farmers are starting their day ready to work under the hot sun. They move with a sense of purpose, their hands skilled from years of tending to the land. Each day begins early with the rising sun and ends only when the last light fades. Their work is hard, but it is also a labor of love, a tradition passed down through generations. One of them is Maurice Masse, a farmer who works the land like his family has for years. Maurice is a man of the earth, his hands calloused from years of toil, his face weathered by the sun. He knows every inch of his fields, every plant, every stone. His connection to the land is deep, almost spiritual. He doesn't know it yet, but this day will change his life forever. As he looks out over his fields, he feels a sense of pride and contentment. But there is also a sense of foreboding, a feeling that something is about to shift. The calm of the morning is a stark contrast to the events that are about to unfold. Something he can't explain is about to happen. The air seems to thicken with anticipation. The light takes on an eerie quality. Maurice senses it, though he cannot put it into words. The day that began with such peace and beauty is about to take a turn into the unknown, and nothing will ever be the same again. Maurice is walking through his lavender field. The smell makes him feel calm. Life is simple for him. Suddenly, a loud whistling noise cuts through the quiet morning. It's a sound he's never heard before, a sound of something much more advanced than the tractors and farm tools he knows. He looks up at the sky. There, floating above his field, is something strange. It's round and made of metal, standing on 6 skinny legs. Maurice feels uneasy. This isn't a normal airplane, this is something different. Maurice is scared and amazed. He can't move. The night is eerily silent, save for the occasional rustle of leaves in the wind. The air feels thick, almost electric, as if charged with an unseen energy. Maurice's heart pounds in his chest, each beat echoing in his ears like a drum. He tries to take a step back, but his legs refuse to obey. It's as if he's rooted to the spot, held in place by an invisible force. His eyes are wide, unblinking as he stares at the strange object before him. A door opens on the side of the strange thing. The metallic surface gleams under the moonlight, casting an otherworldly glow. Maurice's breath catches in his throat as he watches the door slowly slide open, revealing a dark interior. The opening is smooth, almost seamless, as if the craft itself is alive and responding to some unseen command. A ramp comes down, and 2 figures walk out. The ramp extends with a soft hum, touching the ground with a gentle thud. Maurice's eyes strain to make out the figures emerging from the craft. They move with a grace that seems almost unnatural, their silhouettes becoming clearer with each step. They look like people, but they're short. Their movements are fluid, almost too perfect, as if they are gliding rather than walking. Maurice's mind races, trying to comprehend what he's seeing. These beings, though humanoid in shape, are unlike anything he's ever encountered. Their skin is pale, almost gray, and their heads are really big. The moonlight casts eerie shadows on their faces, highlighting their large, almond-shaped eyes. Maurice feels a chill run down his spine as he takes in their appearance. Their eyes seem to hold a depth of knowledge and intelligence that is both fascinating and terrifying. They move smoothly, their eyes locked on Maurice. Each step they take is deliberate, purposeful, as if they are on a mission. Maurice feels a strange mix of fear and curiosity. He wants to run, to hide, but he also wants to know more about these mysterious visitors. He can't hear them talking, but he feels a weird sensation, like they're looking into his mind. It's as if their thoughts are brushing against his own, probing, searching. Maurice feels a tingling sensation at the back of his head, a gentle pressure that is both invasive and oddly comforting. He wonders if they can read his thoughts, if they know the fear and wonder swirling inside him. They walk towards him slowly. Each step they take seems to stretch time, making every moment feel like an eternity. Maurice's breath comes in shallow gasps as he watches them approach. He can see the details of their faces now, the fine lines and textures of their skin, the way their eyes seem to glow with an inner light. One of them reaches out a hand like they want to say hello. The gesture is slow, deliberate, almost human. Maurice's mind races with questions. Are they friendly? What do they want? The hand hovers in the air between them, a bridge between two worlds. Maurice just stares back, frozen. His mind is a whirlwind of emotions, fear, curiosity, awe. He feels like he's on the edge of something monumental, a moment that could change everything. But for now, all he can do is stand there, eyes locked on the outstretched hand, and wonder what comes next. After a long time, the figures go back into their strange machine. They move with a sense of purpose, their silhouettes barely visible against the dim light of the setting sun. The air is thick with tension, as if the very atmosphere is holding its breath, waiting for something extraordinary to happen. The figures, cloaked in shadows, seem almost ethereal, their movements fluid and synchronized. It's as if they are part of a well-rehearsed dance, each step calculated and precise. The machine itself is a marvel of unknown technology, its surface smooth and reflective, giving off a faint, otherworldly glow. As the figures disappear into the machine, a low hum begins to emanate from it, growing louder and more intense with each passing second. The ramp goes up, the door closes, and with another loud whine, it shoots straight up into the sky and vanishes. The light from the spacecraft is blinding, casting long shadows across the lavender field below. The ground trembles as the machine ascends, leaving behind a trail of shimmering particles that slowly drift to the earth. The sky, once calm and serene, is now a canvas of swirling colors, a testament to the incredible event that just transpired. The spacecraft's departure is both awe-inspiring and terrifying, a reminder of the vast unknown that lies beyond our world. Maurice stands there, the smell of lavender now mixed with a weird metallic smell. His mind races, trying to process what he just witnessed. The once familiar scent of the lavender field is now tainted with the acrid odor of burnt metal, a stark contrast to the peaceful surroundings. Maurice's heart pounds in his chest, each beat echoing in his ears like a drum. He feels a strange mix of fear and curiosity, a burning desire to understand the phenomenon he just experienced. The lavender plants sway gently in the breeze, their vibrant purple hues a stark contrast to the cold metallic object that now lies in their midst. It's completely quiet, except for his breathing. The silence is almost deafening, amplifying the sound of his rapid breaths. Maurice's eyes dart around the field, searching for any sign of movement, but there is none. The tranquility of the lavender field is unsettling, a stark contrast to the chaos that just unfolded. He takes a deep breath, trying to calm his racing heart, but the eerie silence only serves to heighten his anxiety. The field, once a place of solace and peace, now feels alien and foreboding. When he finally can think clearly, he sees something. His eyes are drawn to a peculiar spot on the ground, a place where the lavender plants seem to have been disturbed. He approaches cautiously, his footsteps barely making a sound on the soft earth. As he gets closer, he notices the plants are not just disturbed, but completely flattened, as if something incredibly heavy had been resting there. The sight sends a shiver down his spine, a chilling reminder of the unknown forces at play. The lavender plants where the thing was are burned and flat in a perfect circle. The precision of the circle is unnerving, as if it was created with meticulous intent. The edges of the plants are singed, their once vibrant colors now reduced to charred remnants. Maurice kneels down, running his fingers over the scorched earth, feeling the residual heat that still lingers. The circle is a stark contrast to the untouched lavender surrounding it, a haunting reminder of the extraordinary event that just took place. The ground is pressed down like something really heavy was there, and there's something else. The soil is compacted, forming a perfect impression of the object that once occupied the space. Maurice's mind races with questions, each one more perplexing than the last. What kind of force could create such a precise and powerful impact? As he ponders this, he notices a faint, almost imperceptible glow emanating from the center of the circle. It's a soft, pulsating light, barely visible in the daylight, but unmistakably there. Later, special tools will show high levels of radiation in the circle, making the mystery even bigger. Scientists will arrive, armed with advanced equipment, their faces etched with curiosity and concern. They will meticulously scan the area, their instruments beeping and flashing as they detect unusually high levels of radiation. The discovery will send shockwaves through the scientific community, raising more questions than answers. What kind of technology could leave such a mark? And more importantly, what does it mean for the future? The lavender field, once a symbol of peace and tranquility, is now a focal point of an unfolding mystery, a puzzle that challenges our understanding of the world and our place in the universe. Section 5. The official investigation. News of what happened to Maurice spreads fast. Police from the nearby town come to talk to him. At first they don't believe him, but then they see the burned plants, the pressed down ground, and the high radiation. They start to think maybe Maurice is telling the truth. Even the French military gets involved. They write reports, take pictures, and study the area carefully, but they can't figure out what happened. Section 6. Whispers of a cover-up. The official investigation doesn't stop people from talking. Many people believe Maurice, who is known for being honest. The evidence is hard to explain. People have different ideas, from aliens to secret military tests. Some think the government is hiding something. This idea grows stronger when official papers about the case become secret. Section 7. Echoes in the sky. Maurice's experience wasn't the only one. In the 1960s, lots of people around the world said they saw strange things in the sky. Some cases, like one in Roswell in 1947 and another in New Mexico in 1964, became famous. The Valensole case is similar to these, especially the descriptions of the strange machine and the beings. Section 8. Between skepticism and belief. Many people have studied the Valensole case. Some don't believe it. They say there are no clear pictures, and maybe it was a trick. They think the burned plants and other things could have been caused by weather or a prank. But others believe Maurice. They say his story hasn't changed, and the physical evidence is strong. They focus on the details about the machine and the beings. Section 9. Valensole, an enduring enigma. It's been more than 50 years since that morning in 1965. The Valensole UFO incident is still a mystery. Was it a trick? Did Maurice see something normal and think it was strange? Or did he see something truly amazing? We don't know for sure. But the Valensole incident still makes us wonder about what's out there. It reminds us that there are things we can't explain. What did Maurice Masse really see in the lavender fields that day? Subscribe for more unsolved mysteries, chilling true crime stories, and hidden history.